по-английски. Как ви слышали, немци отступили на запад и перехватом ви освецем. Кроме провиденция ви освецем, усесения другим сводом. Любые вопросы?
Будет ли футбольная игра?
Нет, футбольная игра не будет. Кто-нибудь еще? Нет? Отлично. Хорошей ночи, товарищи. The regimental commander had maps and orders from above, while I had nothing but rifle, pistol, and entrenching tool. As such, they've been tasked with giving the orders. When you see these orders enforced. Somewhere up above, the general looks at the map, and it seems reasonable to him to change the front line, since down order. Vodka. Doma Moscow. For a show. At such and such a point, move 5 kilometers forward. Well, as luck would have it, that turns out to be river at the exact location. Divide Sturgeon. It runs swift and deep in open terrain. It would be convenient and relatively safe to dig some trenches and sit behind this natural obstacle. But an order is an order, and although I cannot say it's technically impossible to cross here, from sane man's point of view, it is in fact impossible to cross. We have no boats, no planks, nor nearby trees to cut into rafts. Another predicament lies in the fact that most of the soldiers in my regiment come from the steppes. There's not lived in river before in their entire lives. I let that aside and shake my head. I know what I must do. Orders are orders. Slightest insubordination. Those who are executed on the battlefield, they are the lucky ones. Knowing my luck, if I disobey my orders, it would not be as simple as a pistol behind the ear. Yet. They would try to make an example out of me and my family. I shudder as I remember the stories told in the officers' tent at mess time. Dark places with damp, concrete floors. A room with a single... Dmitri! Sarkis na. Я рассказываю историю. Тихо. A room with a single metal chair, soaked in old blood, with a pile of human tongues, noses, and ears, ripped from the bodies of men who disobeyed their orders or were unlucky enough to be born into the wrong family. Shaking my head to dispel the unpleasant imagery from my mind, I laid the orders to advance the troops, and then under my command. However, looking confusedly at the Russian river and at each other, one of those slant eyes that speaks Russian hesitantly approaches me. Comrade Lieutenant, sir, I can't go into the water. I don't know how to swim. He turns to the others and nodded in agreement. I cannot allow myself to be moved to pity. I know it is better to drown a soldier than to die showing resoluteness and insubordination to a commanding officer. Besides, I had already received orders from the major upon hearing there were no boats. Told me to do it anyway. Stealing myself for what they must steal. Pull out service revolver, cock it, and point it in the face of the kid. Dmitri! Sarkis nas superintendent! Не вставляй меня снова говорит! Ты дурак ты! Послушай, Юнова, ты снова ползал, я тебя прориваюсь, и я снова путаюсь! Да? Pointed in the face of the cucumber closest to me. Get into the water, you son of a whore. I'll give him to a count of 3 to get in there. We're never go anywhere else. Start sweating, moves from me to the soldiers. He then runs toward the riverbank, and with a rifle in one hand and pack in the other, tries to wade across. The current almost immediately seizes him. He is carried further downstream as he ineffectively thrashes about, and his head goes underneath, apparently drowning. Some of the others do not speak Russian, but they understand when I point my pistol at them that they must also wade into the water. The rest of the cucumbers that I forced into the river, they all drowned. Commander later told me that as long as one man survived, he would have been carried out.